do it again.
Hey, Pa.
Hey,
So what did you
Andy.
find out? I was filming you cutting some trees down there.
Yeah, take two. We started to film this in the camera.
Yeah, I'm not sure if
What
it
I'm
filmed.
doing,
Anyway.
what I think I'm doing anyway. Now what I'm doing is pilot pump, pilot valve, pilot filters, accumulator on the system, and then it was running over and powering this little, juicing this little valve. Something in this valve, one of these solenoids, is bad, and it's not allowing auxiliary. It's not allowing the pilot oil to go over and to the foot pedal, which has been changed out from the foot pedal to a little solenoid valve. They took the circuit off the hammer pedal. Randy did when they installed this Ryan's head. So for some reason it's not getting in through this. I think it's a bad magneto or stem or whatever, but who knows? I don't know when it's going to, how long it's going to take me to get that. I got a sensor that was burnt out of it. So I got to get, I think what might be going on is this completes a circuit and lets the magnetos energize the magnets.
How much was that new little?
$130. So I'm not going to put it back in and burn it up again until I find out what's going on with this. But for now, I'm just going around this whole valve. So my hydraulics will come on as soon as I start the engine, which I don't mind that either. I'm all right with that. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to cobble a way around that so I can make the head work again. It just quit the other day, and it's intermittent, whatever it is. I think it is that coil that's heating up, that because it works when it's cold, and then when it gets hot, it stops working. Well, that's a typical thing with them magnetos. If they got a bad contact or the coils are bad, they build up too much ohms and just shut it off, basically. I think that's what's going on. But
So,
I'm just going to go around it for now.
Is this an all-day fix or
No, I
5
should
minutes?
be. I'm going to try it right now. But the other issue is I had it like this kind of the other day, and it worked for a while, and then it would stop again. But I think we still were working through that valve. Now I've eliminated the valve completely. The only other issue is if the return off that valve doesn't go to tank, then it could be building up back pressure and not allowing the little shuttle valve to work. So that's the next thing. If this don't work, I'm going to put a jumper hose from that return line just back to tank somewhere, which means basically back to the hydraulic reservoir with no resistance so it can empty itself. That's basically what I'm talking about.
So since
Mike
I don't
Berg will
know,
understand this stuff.
well, yeah, and I don't understand it at all. So
Well,
the hydraulic now, will you lose a lot of hydraulic oil?
well, I lost a couple of gallons doing that.
I mean,
a
like,
gallon maybe.
I mean, with this fix,
No. I mean,
it won't
no,
blow
it's closing
something.
the system. I just had I had the system open, and the accumulator had some pressure in it. So, unfortunately, I couldn't do much about that. No, it won't. It shouldn't leak. I'm getting everything tightened back up.
Okie dokie.
But
Well, at least it's a
yeah,
beautiful
I mean,
day.
I'm not a hydraulic whiz. I'm not an engineer, but I'm pretty good with this stuff, and I can usually get myself around enough that I'm not going to wait a week for parts. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'll put it back together right. Like, I don't know. I doubt they'll have that solenoid in stock. I was shocked the other day when they had that sensor in stock. But the sensor isn't the problem. The sensor's just reading the pressure off of the little manifold block here. So that's not the issue.
Mm-hmm.
Although with computer systems, you never know. I mean, if that thing's reading, everything on this machine runs through there's an engine controller and another controller computer for the hydraulic pumps and stuff. So if this thing's getting a bad signal, which it is in the cab, it says pilot pressure sensor code. So it's reading this. It's reading this being bad. You can see where it burnt it. It burnt the little contact. So something shorted. But a magneto could do that if it shorts. A magnet, coil, whatever you want to call those things. So I don't know. I'm not going to put that part back in and destroy it until I figure out what's going on.
So,
I got a feeling one of these coils in here, one of the solenoid coils, or they're electromagnets, what they are. I think one of them is bad. I think that's what it is.
So this machine has a computer?
Yeah, it's got multiple computers, unfortunately.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Look at
Hey,
that
don't
view.
buy
That's
stuff.
a nice view.
Anybody's, if you got like some massive company that can absorb all kinds of lost time and everything, go buy them by all means. Public Works just adds more money onto the bill. Anybody who's small operators, you can't buy this computerized stuff. You just can't do it. Can't do it. It's just, it ruins you. So,
So
again, I love this little machine, but I can't. I don't know.
kimchi is more expensive than me
Yes, she is.
because my shoes don't cost that much. I get them on sale. Clearance.
This has been pretty good. It has been pretty trouble-free, but when it does go down, I mean, this is a, you know, see, I understand the mechanical part of this. I understand how hydraulics work. I understand how oil pressure works. I understand, you know, pressure return systems, flow. I understand all that stuff. I do not understand when it goes into a computer with a bunch of wires, you know, that many wires the size of hair with 450 billion different combinations of, I can't do anything about that. You need to call the guy with the computer. And then it's $3,500 or something for them to come out and plug a little
So why do
laptop
they
in.
ever put that stuff in this
I guess
kind
to
of
make money,
equipment?
Lori, I don't know. I mean, I really don't
That's
know.
out in the
But
mud
I'm telling
and
you
the-
what, I watch Axeman and I look at Mike Peel's, what the heck is that thing, an old link belt yarder? And I'm thinking, that thing's awesome. And all the stuff, that Timco has no computer in it. It's just old school.
Yep.
And that's
Gotta
why I
do old
bought it.
school.
And you know what? I will rebuild that thing for 100 years. I'm not buying stuff with computers in it. Just not going to do it.
Nope.
You can't afford it. You can't afford to be down forever trying to figure this stuff out. You know, and you call, I mean, the guys, they're probably not supposed to give out free information anyway. And they try and help you, but, you know, I mean, they don't know either. It's all a guess game. It's just
Yep.
frustrating.
What a
So
shame.
it is.
Well,
And
go back to
everything-
old school,
Well, I'm going to.
and that's good.
You know, and guys, if you're looking for skidders, you know, I don't know what's up with John Deere's new stuff, them what are they, L skidders or whatever, but I'm telling you what, there is a ton of them in the books. Now, the kid Thompson down there in Louisiana, he's got one, he likes it, and that's good. But I think guys up in the cold weather area are having a lot of trouble with all that DEF crap on them. So, I don't know, but there's a pile of them for sale. And you know what?
And what year are they?
Oh, like 2015, I think they went to them. Yeah, because our 748 is still Tier 3, and it's a 2014. And that's the last year, I think.
Wow.
That's why I bought them both that year. One's a 13, one's a 14. I don't know. I hate to be such a negative person all the time with this stuff, but
Well,
I'm
there's
just
negative
going
and
by- I'm
there's
just going by
reality,
my-
and
I'm just-
reality is what
I'm
you're
just going
going
by
by.
my experience. This stuff is killing us. It's broke down, stupid stuff that you can't just fix. It's, you know, I can fix almost anything mechanical. I've been into transmissions, winches, hydraulic cylinders. I mean, I don't think there's anything I haven't pulled apart and fixed. I can fix anything mechanical. And I understand mechanics. I understand the theories of how stuff works. I understand I'm pretty good with hydraulics. I'm pretty good at troubleshooting and, you know, understanding low pressure systems over high pressure systems and, you know, flow controllers and, you know, limiters and this and that and the other. But when it comes to computers, and the thing is, I don't even see, it's just another whole, it's just so unnecessary. Why do we, and then they tell you, well, because you're going to save, it's going to be more efficient. I mean, if I save 2 gallons of fuel a day, big deal. Big deal.
Yep.
It's not worth it to me. I'd rather burn the extra fuel and be able to fix
Be able
something.
to work.
You're down
Okay.
for hours and hours and hours. It's not, it doesn't make any sense to me. Whatever.